Hi, I'm Kirsten Mclaughlin, Public Affairs Manager at Cox Communications, and this is Community Connection. Today we have Susan Salcido and Ellen Barger from the Santa Barbara County Education Office. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having us today.
Thanks for being here today. Susan, why don't you start with telling our viewers some about the wide variety of ways the County Education Office supports educators and students in our community.
Great, I'd love to. Thank you so much. So the Santa Barbara County Education Office, our mission is around service and leadership. And we provide service and leadership for 20 districts in our beautiful Santa Barbara County. And we do that in basically three ways. We support students, we support teachers and administrators, and we support financial planning and supporting for our districts. So if I go to those three, supporting the students is really around specific programs for special populations of students. So special needs students, students who are incarcerated, programs for students like them. And for teachers and administrators, we provide professional learning opportunities. I know we'll go into a little bit more about those today. But really, trying to providing high quality professional learning for our teachers and our administrators. And then for the financial piece, we work with each of our districts regarding their budgets and solvency and doing lots of planning around their financial aspects of districts. So those are the three aspects around SBCEO.
That's great. Why don't we dive into how you support educators' professional growth and development?
Great. Especially, we have three credential types of programs at SBCEO. One is for teachers and two are for administrators. So I'll start with the teacher one first. Teachers or students who go to universities might have an undergraduate in any sort of subject, and then they've decided to become a teacher. So they go to a credential program. We've got a lot of wonderful universities for credential programs for our teachers. Once they begin their teaching profession, they then need to clear their credential. And so we provide the first credential program. It's called the Teacher Induction Program. And it's for beginning teachers who are practicing and they're paired up with a mentor throughout our county. So our program has over 270 beginning teachers and they're matched up with a mentor throughout the county. The second program is called the Preliminary Administrative Services Credential Program. It's a mouthful, but it's really for aspiring administrators. So you're a teacher, you're a counselor, you're an educator who've been in the classroom, and now you want to become an administrator. We have a program we call PASC. So that's the second credential program. And then the third credential program is for those administrators who've already been established. They're now beginning as administrators, and they need to clear their administrator credential program as well. And that is the Clear Administrative Credential Program. So those are the three.
Great. Ellen, tell us a little bit about what you see as the key to the success of all of these programs.
Yes, thank you. Our programs seem to be so successful because we work with our teachers throughout their career, and we are part of their whole career development, and in fact we provide a pathway to do so. And so as we look at whether it's the Teacher Induction Program or the Preliminary or the Clear Administrative Credential, in each case, although they are grounded in research and based on the best practice, they're not just theoretical. In every single case, the work is grounded in practice-based learning, and in both the Teacher Induction Program and the Clear Administrative Credential Program. In the two where people are clearing their credentials, they have a mentor. And so they receive mentorship and coaching for 2 years in doing the real work. So that's one of the main reasons, is because it's so practical and it's learning on the job with the support of the best experts in the field. The second reason is because we really do leverage the expertise in our county. We have amazing veteran educators, many of whom are celebrated in many ways. And so we're able to pull those veteran educators to be the mentors, to work with our new teachers and our new administrators and impart the expertise. So I think it's this coaching, the mentoring, as well as leveraging the great educators we have in our county that makes a difference. And I'd say that the final piece is that we really do understand the context in which our teachers and administrators are working because of our great relationship with our 20 districts.
That's fantastic. And so in addition to these programs, I know you do a lot to support teachers and administrators. Can you share some of your other programs?
Absolutely. Part of how we identify some of these outstanding new administrators or potential mentors for teachers comes through the professional learning we provide for our districts. In the past couple of years, there have been brand new standards, brand new assessments. Technology has become so exciting, and so what our office provides is research and development on what's the latest, what's happening in policy, and we do a lot of the processing to then engage our teachers and provide training to engage our administrators and help them with their plans, help them with their constant improvement. And along the way, we identify different people who are doing innovative projects and who have the potential to follow that career pathway. So it becomes quite synergistic in that we're also building a countywide community of educators.
Oh, that's fantastic. And thank you both so much for being here today and sharing just a piece of what's going on at the County Education Office.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you so much.
And thank you. We'll be back soon with more from the County Education Office. Hi, I'm Kirsten Mclaughlin, Public Affairs Manager at Cox Communications. Welcome back to Community Connection. Today we're back with the Santa Barbara County Education Office. Susan Salcido is joining us again, and now we have Steve Kiethly. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Kirsten. Good to be here.
Thank you for coming. Here at Cox, as you know, we're very proud of our partnership with the County Education Office, and one of the main projects we partner on is our Salute to Teachers event each fall. This is an event we've been doing in San Diego for 25 years, and we're on our third year here in Santa Barbara. Steve, tell our viewers a little bit about how that partnership evolved and how the County Ed Office got involved.
Well, as you mentioned, we have a long history of partnership with Cox, and that primarily started with the Computers for Families program and Connect to Compete. And we were looking for a way to expand that partnership, and we were approached by Cox simultaneously, and we were looking for a way to recognize new and mentor teachers. So it just naturally came together where when we were approached by the Cox team to consider some kind of an event similar to the San Diego event that would highlight teachers and recognize their accomplishments, it seemed to fit naturally to work with our teacher induction program that mentors new teachers. And so we began the Salute to Teachers recognition event 3 years ago.
Fantastic. Susan, can you tell us a little bit about who's honored at the event?
I'd be so glad to. It's such a wonderful event. We're so happy about the partnership as well, and it's really about 3 different types of people who are recognized. The first are the beginning teachers, as Steve mentioned, the very, very important mentor teachers as well. And then we also feature the Teacher of the Year. So the 15-16 Teacher of the Year will be featured and spotlighted as well. So those 3 different groups of teachers. And then one other thing I wanted to say too is that there's so many different sponsors that support the event that they're also highlighted and appreciated too throughout the night.
Of course, thank you. Steve, tell us a little bit about the selection process for the new and mentor teachers that we honor at Salute.
Sure. So as I mentioned, the teacher induction program is where we get the new teachers and the mentors that support them at the beginning of their career. So we've gone through that program, we've asked the mentors to nominate outstanding new teachers, and we've asked new teachers to nominate outstanding mentors. So we collect the nominations and we receive many high quality nominations. And then we put together a selection committee consisting of previous winners for each of those awards. And then we also ask community members and retired teachers and other folks from the community to take a look at those nominations, select finalists, and then come back with our final selections. 3 new teachers and 3 mentors. We call them distinguished mentors and distinguished new teachers.
Fantastic. And why would you each say it's so vital and important to honor new teachers and mentor teachers as they're going up through the ranks?
Gosh, it is so important. I think for us at the County Education Office, one of our biggest values truly is the investment in teachers and in the recognition that they deserve. And for us, it's just an opportunity to truly honor and recognize our wonderful teachers. I think a second reason, I'm going to give three, but the second one is that we have a whole group of teachers retiring soon, and we have a big need of new teachers coming in. So we want to really support the field of education. And then the third reason is, an opportunity to give, like I said, partners earlier, an opportunity to invest in our education and our educators as well.
Fantastic. Steve, you organize and direct this particular program, but as the Director of Teacher Programs and Support, your role goes far beyond just Salute. Can you tell us a little bit more about your role and all the things you're doing to support teachers from the County Education Office?
Sure, absolutely. Well, another aspect to my position is that we also select the Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year. And it's a good tie-in to Salute because that Teacher of the Year is also recognized at Salute. And that's a really important selection and award. We ask for nominations from around each district. Each district from around the county will make a nomination, and then we get another selection committee to observe that potential Teacher of the Year. They observe, then interview, read through an arduous application process, and finally they come up with their selection, and then we recognize them at Salute. We also have a grant program for teachers where teachers can apply to our program for grants that will support their innovative instruction. And those grants are all funded by community, businesses, foundations, and individuals that look for a direct way to support education. And it's a really meaningful partnerships that we build to support teachers who are developing innovative and interesting and engaging instruction.
Thank you. Thank you both so much for being here today and telling us about all these great programs.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And thank you. Until next time, this is Community Connection.